Welcome to the second Daily25 video blog. This week we're going to go over some website issues, weekly results. I'm going to give you a sneak peek at the Smart Bet app that I've been working on, my philosophy on betting, which is a Tarzan method, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll get started. I've been trying to fix the website so it loads quicker for you, and I've managed to stuff it up. So just bear with me on that, and hopefully I'll have a much quicker site very soon. We'll quickly move on to the weekly results, but before that actually, I just read the TAB submission for the IGA. And the funniest thing, one of their submissions for the question, how can you stop offshore betting? They actually want to find punters who bet offshore. So they won't let me bet with them, but then if I was to bet anywhere else offshore, they want the government to fine me. They really have no idea about online betting at the moment, and I really feel for them as a business because they don't get online. They just don't understand. They've got a legacy system that is so old and needs to be fixed, and they're just going to be overtaken by the sports bets, the Will Hills, even though that's completely horribly run as well. But they really do have to merge with Tats, because Tats are even worse at bookmaking but have the lottery business, which is just a gold mine and printing money for free. So the merger between those two, even though it didn't go ahead recently, it's inevitable. So in, I don't know, a couple of years, I see that happening. And yeah, TAB, just stop being idiots and get it right, otherwise you're doomed. Okay, weekly results. So wasn't a great week, as you can see, $19,860 loss. Third week in a row, and that brings a loss over those 3 weeks to $60,000. Never fun, and I will do a video talking about how I deal with losing streaks, because it's probably one of the most requested. And yeah, November, just really happy to see the back of it and welcome the summer and December. So just breaking it down with Sport Punter first, NBL line bets made 6,500, but the totals lost 3,800. And now for the season, it's about break even. NHL continues to lose with another $2,100 loss. NFL totals lost 1,000, but that could have easily been $20,000 loss. I had the over 43 in the Denver New England game, and going into the fourth, there was no chance, but surprisingly a 17-10 fourth got the win there. So that was very lucky, but we've been on the other side as well many times, so it all evens out. The line bets continue to do well, 5,200 profit there. NBA totals lost 1,200, head-to-head bets lost 600. So all up, $3,000 profit for the Sport Punter models this week. That means all the losses were from the soccer models, and the soccer combo system lost 14,600, and the two TFA systems, which is a draw in the Euro system, lost a combined 7,100, and the steamers lost 900. And this week it was just a case of the aways losing or drawing, and when 90% of my bets are on away teams, unless they win, you're going to lose very big. So one of the things to note is, you might have seen a month ago I was winning $50,000, $30,000. So with betting, if you can win $30,000 in a week, you can sure as hell lose $30,000 in a week. So whatever your biggest profit is in a week, you can also lose that. Just remember that, and it does help. Okay, I want to give you a sneak peek of Smart Bet, and this is a new app that I've been working on over the last, well, the idea's been going for a while, but we haven't really put any time into it until the weekend. And here is the back-end system. So you can see, you upload your sports bet data, that's all we've got at the moment, and it'll print out a graph and some charts, and we can add whatever charts we want. And then you can filter as much as you want, so you can go by sport, by selection, by odds, win or lose, so on. So you can filter as much as you want. So next week, we're going to combine this, which is a back end, with the front end, which is the graphics. So you're going to have something much prettier. It's going to look like this. And we can add as many graphs as we like. They're all interactive. So if you were to come here and look at your results on the 10th of October and hover over this, it will break it down even further. You can click on any of these and all the graphs will change and you can see individual bets and go deeper into bets as well. So really excited about that. The bookies are not excited about it, as 99% of the people using SmartBet will have a negative figure here and a chart that just looks all red. And hopefully that will mean they either stop betting or change their betting patterns. And that's the goal of it, really, to make better bettors. So excited about SmartBet. We'll move on to when I'm losing. This is when I guess it's great for you guys, because you get to, I'll be able to share how my philosophy is and how I deal with losses as well. And my betting philosophy is, it's called the Tarzan Method, and it was a method that I read in a business book, and it related to your goals and your career trajectory, but it works even better when talking about betting. And apologies for, you probably won't be able to see the graph too well that I'm going to create, so I might take a photo of it and put it under this video as well. So to describe the Tarzan philosophy, it's pretty much you're Tarzan, you're in the jungle, so you're starting here, and you want to get to the other end of the jungle. But in case of betting, you're starting at 0, you want to get to your betting goal, say it's $100,000, and that's up here. So here's your betting graph, of course, starting at 0. Now, normally, well, you would hope that your betting works like this. Just a straight line, straight to $100,000. Simple, but we all know that that's bullshit. It's never going to happen. You're never going to consistently win. So what really happens is you swing from vine to vine. So you'll start, you'll swing, and then you'll have to jump onto the next vine, and it might swing down. Then you go onto the next vine, next vine, next vine, and eventually you get to your goal. That is, if you've picked either the right tipsters or your own betting is good, it's profitable. So here, you're probably backtracking. Sometimes you have to go back through the jungle to get where you want it to go. It's not always a straight line. And these are the times where you learn the most. So you pretty much, yeah, I've mentioned it. Anyway, this view here is as if you are in the jungle. So there's ups and downs, you get frustrated all the time. But if you step back a little bit, say you go 1K out and you're looking at Tarzan swing through the jungle, it doesn't look as bad as that. It might look a bit like this. Now, if you move back even further and look at your betting over a year or more, it then does start to look a little bit more flat. So you do almost get this dream line. So that's how I look at betting. I know short term is going to fluctuate massively. Sometimes I have to give some back and backtrack. Other times I'm going to be swinging really, really high. But over the shorter term, or a bit longer term, it'll smooth out. And over the very long term, it will smooth out a lot. And if you look at my graph on the website to your left, you'll see that it's still up and down, but it looks fairly smooth. So that's pretty much my method, well, what I think of betting. And yeah, that's it. That's it for this week. What you can do, follow me on Twitter at Day25 and on Facebook at /Daily25. And to do me a favor, just retweet and share these videos. I'll see you next week, and all the best with your punting.